Hello to everyone. Today we will talk why thousands of companies want to move away from China to India. So let's commence the topic. The move to hold China accountable has begun and it is gaining momentum. China is accused of lying about the origin of virus and thereby spreading the deadly virus all over the world. In short, we can say China has lost world's credibility. So now the biggest question, can China's loss be India's gain? A large number of companies are thinking of pulling out their factories out of China. And guess what? There can't be a better, attractive alternative to the world than India. Is the magic of China, which made it the manufacturing hub of the world, coming to an end? Perhaps yes. Hiding of the origin of coronavirus is one of the factors, but there are many other factors which contribute to companies thinking of moving out of China. So let's try and understand the other factors. Chinese economy based on low labor cost, efficient infrastructure and logistic, rebate on exports. They have commendable supply chain. They also give subsidy on water and electricity to its industrial area. All this helped China to become the factory of the world and now accounts for 1/3 of the total manufacturing of the world. Because of all these reasons and many more, China became one of the most attractive places for the investors all over the world. If a company ever thought of manufacturing a product outside China, then it could simply not compete on the prices of the products made in China. And that is how everything started being made in China. With China becoming a richer nation and also the second largest economy of the world after US, the average yearly income of the workers in China has increased leaps and bounds in the past 30 years. Average yearly wage of a Chinese worker in 1990 was $150, whereas now it is $13,500, an increase of almost 8,500% in a span of 30 years. Today, the cost of manufacturing in China is much more expensive than it used to be. So in 2016, for the first time in the modern history of China, a decrease in the manufacturing sector was witnessed of 2%. In 2018, trade war started between China and US when US decided to impose tariffs on Chinese imports. The trade war between the two countries hit the manufacturing sector of China badly. A decrease of 7% in the imports of Chinese goods to US was witnessed. This forced the companies to look for other countries for their product sourcing. Last but very important reason is the privacy concern that the Western world have with regard to China. As Chinese technology grew in stature, Western world did not want their products to be made in China because that could pose a major threat to the national security. This could also be a threat to the individual privacy. So to sum it up, the trade war between China and US, the Chinese labor wages going up, the privacy concerns and the hiding of the origin of coronavirus by the Chinese has forced the companies to look for alternatives as far as the supply chain is concerned. If these reasons are not enough, then there is another very significant reason which added fuel to the fire. Countries like US found out that they cannot produce medical masks and other equipments domestically because till now they had outsourced the work from China. Many countries have complained that the masks imported from China are substandard, and many of them have sent back the equipment imported from China. This has anguished the governments all over the world, and they totally realize that they cannot over-rely on China for the supply of their products, especially at the time of crisis. Not one, not two, but around 1,000 companies are interested in making India their new home. India, of course, has the capacity to make it big. India is the world's second largest manufacturer of mobile phones. Our population is almost equal to China. Low-cost labors are available here, and most of our population is young, which could act as a catalyst for our manufacturing industry. So I want to conclude by saying that we have to improve our infrastructure, we have to skill our laborers, and government has to make necessary policy changes in order to lure companies from China to India. Then and then alone can we become the next big manufacturing hub of the world.